Okay, guys, the highlights from Tuesday's trading at greatstockpicks.com in our live trading chat room. Some pretty good highlights today, and hopefully some decent trading lessons come out of these videos as well. U.S. Steel, nice pop today. Let's go to 5-minute candles. I did miss a great entry here. I saw it here, early volume, nice pop. Should have grabbed this pullback, and I'm not a big fan of trading. If you watch our videos, you know this. I'm not a big fan of trading in the first 15 minutes. Things can be too whippy. But anyway, comes up here, just a nice run, pull back here, retests the high of the day, pulls back, and I called it over this little tight base here. Why? Because it gives such a nice tight stop. 1936 was my idea. Worst case stop, 9 cents below. There's a trigger right there, and the stop goes below the base. Okay, you see what happened. Just kept grinding higher all day to a nice big move at the end, all the way to 2027, I believe, was the high of the day. So a 91-cent move in our favor on 9 cents risk. Very, very nice. NUAN, also right out of the gate, we already had this one on watch anyway, and then right out of the gate had volume on this pullback here. I'll try to show you what it looks like at the open, or when I called it. I called it 22.17 on this pullback. Worst case stop, I believe, 8 cents below, and it got through the high of the day and then kept grinding higher. Ended up getting ultimately to 22.89, somewhere up in here, for a 72-cent move in our favor on 8 cents risk. So very nice one there. Nuon again on the pullback. I like to pick them up near the 8-period moving average. Oftentimes I'll switch to 2-minute candles for the entry, and you can see the stair steps and the trigger on 2s right there. Worst case stop goes below it. So that was the reason for the entry on Nuon. NFX, again, didn't have, keep in mind when I show these trades, it's not like I had these, every stock that I show in this video, on watch from the opening bell. Okay, a lot of it, either myself, one of the all-stars, or just a regular member in our chat room, somebody discovers the setup and brings the room's attention to it. Okay, so it's not like I had NFX on watch, but NFX caught my eye when it just kept grinding higher here. Super beaten up on the daily. Okay, had nice volume today. Okay, so I didn't get involved in this until I saw it here. Okay, and then started watching it on the pullback. Again, nice shape, nice volume. I want to watch this pullback. Love to grab these near the 20-period moving average on 5s. Went ahead and called it long, right somewhere in here at 27.36 dime stop. So 27.26 stop, 27.36, and right back through the high of the day all the way to 27.84. A 48-cent move in our favor. Not huge, but on a dime risk, nothing to sneeze at. Okay, Oracle, super strong on the gap up, but then it started to get pretty fast. And again, credit goes to the membership in our chat room for drawing my attention to this. Wasn't really even watching Oracle. I don't like really trading this one, but when it kept selling, and then got this big candle here, this big push down, it was getting a little bit fast to the downside. So I switched to 2s, had the projector on so everyone could see it, and I said this is actually a pretty good setup on 2-minute candles. In other words, first break of a previous 2-minute candle's high. If it breaks this little green candle here, 27.67, and your stop will go below this candle, 27.52. I didn't take this trade, but some people did. 27.67. It went to 28.20 ultimately at its height. Let me pan out a little bit here. At its height right here. So 53-cent move in our favor, 12 cents risk. And you can see once it triggered, it never did look back at the entry. So that one made it easy for the members that took it. And kind of a similar deal here. JCPenney's, I think you all saw the gap down today. Didn't really have anything to do with just chopping around. And then when it did this, I was glancing at it, and then boom, I don't know what happened here. They came on CNBC or whatever, but look at that volume. I thought, hey, you might have some shorts trapped because it looked like it was rolling over, right? Probably had shorts jumping in here. Okay, and then you get this surprise spike because of CNBC or whatever. Again, what do I like to do? Rather than just guess, I like to switch to 2-minute candles. Had the projector on. Told everybody that's how I like to play these. You had consecutive lower highs on 2s. That's what you want to see. Stair steps after the spike. Go long the first break of a previous 2-minute candle's high, which happened as it broke this candle's high, 21.94, and your stop goes below this candle's low, 21.82. Now, this 2-minute candle, there's no magic to it. It's not always going to work, but it gives you time for the masses to digest the news, and then hopefully you can jump on the winning team if it is going to go higher. And it ended up going, it ended up working fairly well for those that took it. 21.94, stop was 12 cents below, and it went to 22.45. So you can see there's the entry, there's the stop. Nice little move there. Didn't have one losing trade today, so it was a pretty good day. There were a couple others, some base breaks that I suggested that worked, but I'm not going to go into them here. Anyway, overall a good day, and the teamwork in the chat room, I can't say enough about it. So many good posts in there that draw the room's attention to the setups that we teach. Feel like it's getting better every day. All right, I'm going to get out of here. We'll talk to you guys later.